Today I am going to talk to you about buying your first guitar. Now, your first guitar is obviously a very important memory. You know, it's a guitar that you'll probably hold on for life. And so it's very important that you choose it properly. So when I bought my first guitar, my dad bought it for me many years ago. Basically, it was a very simple guitar with nylon strings. So if you notice that this guitar here is it's all steel, right? It's all steel. And when you buy your first guitar, it's better for you to buy it with all steel strings. The classical guitar is good as well, but it's got a bit of a different purpose to it, and it normally has a combination of steel and nylon strings. So my first guitar, once I learned how to play it, I was learning very simple songs like what was I playing? Maybe Nirvana. Yeah, I was playing. So once I started learning those kind of songs and started to develop myself as a guitarist, then we went on and bought a Yamaha guitar, and that was in 1997. Now that Yamaha guitar is not here today, but is sitting with my dad in Brisbane. Now I will give you a few options on which guitars you should go for if you are starting to play. But let's talk about the size first. Now, this is a full-size guitar, right? It's like a jumbo size. I use it for playing live. And if I bring the other one here, this is a 3/4 size. Beautiful as well. Okay, so I would say to you that if you are a young, like if you are a student and you're starting out, your first guitar should be the 3/4 size, and because that allows you to hold it very comfortably like this, put your arm over it and be able to play or learn the chords. And then obviously as you get older and you require a bigger guitar, then you go for something like this. Okay, now your first guitar the shape should be pretty much symmetrical like this. And if you notice here, this one here, it's got a cutaway, right? So if I look at this guitar, this side here is a cutaway. So when you're playing and you're going right up to here, if you're playing stuff like that, you're going all the way up here, then you can go for something that's got a cutaway like this, right? But for your first guitar, just keep it simple. Go for something like this, because a lot of your work is going to be on the first, second, third, fourth, and the fifth fret anyway, right? So that's the plan, to go for something like this. Now, it's also important your first guitar, and I'm doing it based on Australian dollars. If you're watching this from another country, just comment and let me know, and I can give you other options as well. Now, if you're going for your first guitar, probably the maximum you want to spend is around 300 Australian dollars. And you don't want something that's very flimsy and it has a lot of sound issues. You want something that's stable, that you can keep pretty much forever, right? So I'll give a shout out to Yamaha F310. That would be a guitar that is a really solid option to start off with. Now my guitar students, they use the Yamaha F310. That's a really good one. Remember, when you buy a guitar, also just make sure you get a capo. I'll be teaching more about capo in the future, and always remember to have a tuner as well. This is very important. This tuner, you have to make sure your guitar is always tuned when you're playing, right? So that allows you to tune your guitar, and normally just clip it on here. Even for my live shows, I keep it on, and it allows you to really make sure that you're in tune. Now the other bit here is to look at the action. The action is the space between the string and the fret here. Okay, so I show it to you, the space between the string and the fret here. Now if the gap is wider, then it's harder for you to hold and press on the guitar, and that will take you longer to learn. So you need to find a guitar where the action is closer to the fretboard. Then it's much easier to just press, because when you press the frets here, you don't want to press too hard. You just want to press enough to hear the sound. Yeah. And also, when you buy the guitar, if you need to get it adjusted, if you notice that the gap is too far, you can speak to the guitar technicians at the store and ask them to do an adjustment for you as well. So if I recap here, the shout out is for Yamaha F310. That's around $300 to $350. Special mention to chord guitars as well. A beginner's chord guitar, you should be able to pick one up for around $250 to $300. So chord, C-O-R-T. And then the other one is that Australia, you have this guitar called Artist, and Artist guitars are reliable and good startup guitars as well. So they are, I believe, much cheaper, probably less than $200, right? And then as you start to practice and you develop, then you can start to really get something that's, professional. Like this one, it's got the volume, the bass, and the treble as well. You can plug it in. So I use these guitars for normally live shows. And that's pretty much it. Your first guitar, very important for you to choose carefully, and find something where when you look at it, if it looks nice and it's within the price range, then go for it, right? And remember, your first guitar is just your first guitar, and it will allow you to go on this journey where you can learn and keep learning and develop yourself as a musician, and then you will have obviously more guitars to collect and buy in the future. All right, thank you very much. See you guys.